Enter the captivating saga of American Pharoah, the iconic racehorse born on Groundhog Day in 2012. Owned by the visionary Ahmed Zayat of Zayat Stables and trained by the legendary Bob Baffert, American Pharoah was destined for greatness from the start. With each thunderous stride, American Pharoah defied expectations, his smooth and distinctive gait leaving spectators in awe. As Baffert famously remarked, "I've never had a horse that moves or travels over the ground like he does." With every race, American Pharoah's legend grew, culminating in an unforgettable moment in 2015. He etched his name into the annals of racing history, becoming the 12th Triple Crown winner and achieving the modern Grand Slam of thoroughbred racing, a feat unparalleled in the sport. Experience the thrill of American Pharoah's greatest triumphs, from the Kentucky Derby to the Breeders' Cup Classic. Each race showcases his speed, strength, and unbeatable spirit. Join us as we celebrate the legacy of the iconic American Pharoah. At number 1, we have the Maiden Special Weight, where American Pharoah made his highly anticipated debut. On August 9th at Mar Racetrack, he ran over 6.5 furlongs on the polytrack surface. Ridden by Martin Garcia, American Pharoah started as the 7-5 favorite against 8 competitors. Despite his potential, he became unsettled before the race, running in second place until the stretch, but eventually fading to finish 5th behind Iron Fist, One Lucky Dane, and Calculator, over 9 lengths behind the winner. His anxiety, worsened by the blinker hood and paddock commotion, led trainer Bob Baffert to remove the hood and use cotton in his ears for future races. This initial race was a crucial learning experience, highlighting his potential and setting the stage for his historic career. At number 2, the Mar Futurity marks American Pharoah's first significant victory, showcasing his exceptional talent. Despite his previous defeat, he was moved up to Grade 1 class for the 7-furlong race on September 3rd. Ridden by Victor Espinoza for the first time, he started as the 3.21-second favorite, behind Best Pal Stakes winner Skyway. Displaying remarkable speed, American Pharoah took the lead from the start and surged ahead in the straight to win by 4 3/4 lengths from Calculator, with a significant gap back to Iron Fist in third. Trainer Bob Baffert's adjustments, removing blinkers, using cotton in his ears, and extensive schooling, paid off as the colt behaved well and demonstrated his true capabilities. At number 3, the FrontRunner Stakes was another significant victory for American Pharoah, further demonstrating his growing prowess on the track. On September 27th, he entered the Grade 1 race over 8.5 furlongs at Santa Anita Park as the 1-2 favorite. He took the lead immediately and maintained his position, pulling away from his rivals in the straight to win by 3 1/4 lengths over Calculator. Espinoza praised the colt's performance, highlighting his high cruising speed and long stride, noting how smoothly and lightly he moved. This commanding win in the FrontRunner Stakes was essential for building momentum as he moved toward the Triple Crown Trail, impressing both fans and critics with his speed and endurance. American Pharoah was set to run in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile on November 1st, but was scratched due to a foot bruise. His farrier, West Champagne, fitted him with a special horseshoe made of aluminum alloy, designed to protect his heels and frog, while leaving the front 2/3 of the hoof exposed. This design varied slightly depending on the tracks and races, but was used throughout the Triple Crown series. At number 4, the Rebel Stakes proved to be a pivotal moment in American Pharoah's career. This Grade 2 event marked his return to the track as a 3-year-old, showcasing his readiness for the upcoming challenges. Despite the challenging conditions on a sloppy track at Oaklawn Park on March 14th, he entered the race as the 2-5 favorite, carrying top weight of 119 pounds. Displaying exceptional form, American Pharoah led from the start and widened the gap in the closing stages to win by an impressive 6 1/4 lengths. Both jockey Victor Espinoza and trainer Bob Baffert praised the colt's performance, with Espinoza describing him as an amazing horse. Despite returning with a twisted shoe, American Pharoah's dominant victory in the Rebel Stakes reassured fans of his potential to excel in the upcoming Triple Crown races. At number 5, the Arkansas Derby marked a pivotal moment for American Pharoah as he geared up for the Kentucky Derby. This Grade 1 race served as his final preparation, and he entered as the odds-on favorite against 7 opponents. True to expectations, American Pharoah delivered a stellar performance, racing behind early leader Bridget's Big Lovey before taking command a quarter mile from the finish. With impressive speed and stamina, he surged ahead to win by a remarkable 8 lengths. Ron Moquette, the trainer of the runner-up, hailed American Pharoah as a super horse after the race. This dominant victory solidified his status as the favorite for the upcoming Kentucky Derby, setting the stage for his historic Triple Crown bid. At number 6, the Kentucky Derby marked the beginning of American Pharoah's journey towards the Triple Crown. In the 141st running of this prestigious race at Churchill Downs on May 2nd, he emerged as the 2.91 favorite in a competitive field of 18 runners. Jockey Victor Espinoza positioned him strategically in 3rd place early in the race, allowing him to conserve energy for the final stretch. As the race progressed, American Pharoah made a decisive move on the outside, ultimately seizing the lead and crossing the finish line in 2:03.02. His victory by a length over firing line in Dortmund secured his place in history. This triumph in the Kentucky Derby set the stage for American Pharoah's legendary pursuit of the Triple Crown, captivating fans and solidifying his status as an extraordinary racehorse. At number 7, the Preakness Stakes became a pivotal moment in American Pharoah's pursuit of the Triple Crown. Despite challenging weather conditions and a muddy track, he delivered a masterful performance, leading from start to finish. 2 weeks after his Kentucky Derby triumph, American Pharoah entered the 2015 Preakness Stakes as the morning line favorite, facing the unfavorable inside post position. However, he defied the odds, showcasing his dominance and adaptability. Throughout the race, he faced challenges from competitors like Dortmund and Divining Rod, but maintained his lead with unwavering determination. Crossing the finish line with a 7-length lead, American Pharoah's victory was nothing short of extraordinary. This win set the stage for his historic Triple Crown bid, capturing the imagination of racing enthusiasts worldwide. At number 8, the Belmont Stakes marked the apex of American Pharoah's illustrious racing career, representing the crowning achievement of his Triple Crown quest. Trainer Bob Baffert's unconventional strategy leading up to the race became a subject of much speculation and discussion. Instead of conducting timed workouts at Belmont Park, Baffert opted to keep American Pharoah at Churchill Downs until just before the race, aiming to maintain the horse's comfort and confidence on a familiar track. As anticipation for the race mounted, American Pharoah's arrival at Long Island MacArthur Airport aboard Air Force One captured the attention of fans and media alike. The sight of the Triple Crown contender disembarking from the specially chartered Boeing 727 added to the excitement surrounding the historic event. On race day, American Pharoah faced a field of formidable opponents, including those who had skipped the Preakness Stakes and the Peter Pan Stakes winner, Made from Lucky. Despite concerns about his rigorous racing schedule leading up to the Belmont Stakes, American Pharoah entered the race as the overwhelming favorite. When the gates opened, the horse experienced a slight delay in his start, but quickly surged to the front, seizing the lead and maintaining a relentless pace throughout the demanding 1.5-mile race. As the race progressed, challengers like Materiality and Frosted attempted to narrow the gap, but American Pharoah remained unfazed, demonstrating his exceptional speed, stamina, and determination. With each stride, he extended his lead, leaving his competitors trailing behind. As he approached the finish line, the roar of the crowd reached a crescendo as American Pharoah crossed it with a commanding lead of 5.5 lengths. The moment American Pharoah's victory was confirmed, jubilation erupted among spectators, marking the end of a 37-year wait for a Triple Crown champion. Baffert praised the victorious horse, saying, "This little horse deserves it. There's something about him. He brought it every time. He's a joy to be around." At number 9, the Haskell Invitational marked American Pharoah's triumphant return to the track, following his historic Triple Crown victory. This Grade 1 race, held at Monmouth Park, New Jersey on August 2nd, showcased the champion's enduring dominance. With a record-breaking purse of $1.75 million and over 60,000 enthusiastic spectators in attendance, American Pharoah's presence at Monmouth Park electrified the crowd, with the iconic Born to Run by Bruce Springsteen echoing through the air during the post-parade. As the gates opened, the champion swiftly seized control of the race, effortlessly surging ahead in the far turn. With each stride, American Pharoah extended his lead, leaving his competitors trailing behind. Despite a late push from second-place finisher Keen Ice, American Pharoah crossed the finish line with a comfortable margin of 2 1/4 lengths. At number 10, the Travers Stakes presented American Pharoah with one of his toughest challenges to date. Held at Saratoga on August 29th, this prestigious Grade 1 race was steeped in history, earning its nickname, the Graveyard of Champions. Despite the ominous reputation of the track, trainer Bob Baffert decided to enter American Pharoah, confident in his horse's abilities. High anticipation surrounded American Pharoah as he faced a field of 10 strong competitors, including Keen Ice. However, the race proved challenging from the start, with the Triple Crown champion showing signs of unease. Battling frosted throughout, American Pharoah ultimately fell short, with Keen Ice claiming victory by 3/4 of a length. Although American Pharoah finished second, his performance in the Travers Stakes was commendable. Trainer Bob Baffert expressed pride in his horse's efforts, acknowledging the difficulty of the task. At number 11, the Breeders' Cup Classic marked the crowning achievement of American Pharoah's illustrious career. American Pharoah made history at Keeneland on October 31st, winning the Breeders' Cup Classic and completing the Grand Slam of thoroughbred racing, a feat never achieved before, solidifying his legendary status in racing history. Facing formidable competition, including older horses like Tonalist and Honor Code, American Pharoah showcased his extraordinary talent and versatility. Leading from gate to wire, he faced a challenge only from FNX, who placed 6.5 lengths behind the victor. Despite the odds, American Pharoah's dominance prevailed, securing a decisive victory that left no doubt about his greatness. American Pharoah's legacy was cemented not only by his $2.75 million Breeders' Cup Classic win, but also by his outstanding 2015 season, setting a single-season earnings record of $288,800, surpassing Smarty Jones. In addition to his financial success, American Pharoah's Racing Post rating of 138 was unmatched, making him the highest-rated American horse since the inception of the system in 1988. This rating placed him among the elite few in the world, with only Frankel and Dubai Millennium achieving higher ratings. At the close of the season, American Pharoah's achievements were hailed as the top sports story of the year by the Associated Press, sweeping numerous year-end awards, including American Horse of the Year and Champion 3-Year-Old Male Horse at the Eclipse Awards. American Pharoah also won the Secretariat Vox Populi Award, and his Belmont win was named the NTRA Moment of the Year. From his debut to his historic Triple Crown triumph and beyond, each race has etched a remarkable chapter in his storied career. We hope you enjoyed this recap of his greatest victories. Don't forget to comment below on which race of American Pharoah is your favorite, and be sure to like and subscribe for more captivating content.